Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now a great privilege to welcome a very special guest who joins us today, who served as the 7th Federal Chancellor of Germany from 1998 to 2005. In his role, he was responsible for many health and environmental changes over in Germany, and today he is leading a very healthy lifestyle while embracing the latest developments in the field of food technologies. It's a great honor having him here today. Please do give a very warm welcome to Gerhard Schroeder, former Chancellor of Germany.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. By the way, I hope I can participate also in 20 years, but I'm not sure. In April, I will become 80, and in 20 years, 100. I'm not sure. You understand. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your invitation. It is not only a pleasure, but also an honor for me to participate in this event. This international conference, which brings together a broad range of experts on global sustainability, takes place in an extraordinarily tense and difficult global political context. The current global political situation is dominated by terrible conflicts and chaos. Any responsible person wishing to implement sustainability as a political strategy must confront this chaos, but maybe not today. Then, on the other hand, Sun Tzu said some time ago, in the midst of chaos, there's also opportunity. Perhaps it is not in our power to stop all conflicts in the world, but nevertheless, we must commit ourselves to the changes that are possible. Sustainability means making decisions in such a way that they address economic, social, and environmental needs without jeopardizing the ability for future generations to meet their own needs. In a world characterized by a rapidly growing population, dwindling natural resources, and the pressing threat of climate change, sustainability is not just an option, no, it is a necessity. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the significant global challenges is food security. During my tenure as German Chancellor, I focused intensively on transforming agricultural practices. Today, European and German agricultural policies face a hugely difficult task of ensuring food security while simultaneously promoting ecological sustainability. This is a balancing act that requires innovation, patience, and determination. An example that is particularly close to my heart is the promotion of organic farming. Through my work, I have seen how transitioning to organic farming not only improves biodiversity and protects the soil, but can also strengthen farmers' long-term livelihoods. Germany and the EU have created important incentives here by means of government subsidies and through research and development and the creation of market for organic products. Another important point is the need to increase the digitalization of agriculture. Precision farming technologies, such as satellite image analysis and use of IoT-based sensors, enable optimization of water and fertilizer use, increase yields, and at the same time reduce environmental impact. The introduction of these technologies represents a tuning point in European agriculture with the potential to greatly improve both the efficiency and the sustainability of farming. Finally, we must not overlook initiatives and opportunities here in the Middle East and the Arab world. These regions face unique challenges, but also immense potential for sustainable development. If we take the UAE as an example, according to the World Health Organization, WHO, about 85% of food products in the UAE are imported. If anything can go wrong, it will. COVID-19 has shown the independence in the food industry is a key factor in the country's survival in crisis conditions. New technologies make it possible to overcome the problem of food security. Today, the Emirates imports sugar from Brazil and India. Tomorrow, the country will be able to produce sustainable and healthy sweet proteins through biotechnology. Today, the country imports oils from Asian palm trees and European sunflowers. Tomorrow, they will be able to be produced in fermenters within the country. Vertical farms, algae cultivation, the transformation of deserts into fertile lands, all these innovative technologies allow countries like UAE to secure themselves in providing the population with healthy food. And you can proudly say that the UAE is one of the world leaders in the implementation of these innovative technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, equally critical is the transformation of our energy policy. The transition from nuclear power and fossil fuels to safe, renewable sources of energy, this is one of the greatest challenges of our time, but also one of the greatest opportunities. Germany, for example, has taken a lead in Europe by setting ambitious goals for reducing CO2 emissions and investing in sustainable technologies such as wind and solar energy. This transformation is not just a matter of environmental ethics. It is also an opportunity for economic growth and social justice. The UAE is among the leaders in this area as well. From solar and wind energy in the deserts, to innovative water reuse technologies, we can learn much from the adaptation strategies being developed here. Ladies and gentlemen, energy policy was also a defining priority of my government because we understood the urgent need to transition from fossil fuels and nuclear energy to renewable energy sources. Germany has now taken a huge and unprecedented step in this direction with its so-called Energiewende, or in English, energy transition policy. The two central pillars of this policy are the closure of nuclear power plants and the simultaneous promotion of wind and solar energy. Achieving this transition is, of course, a big challenge. The volatility of renewable energy generation requires major innovations in energy storage and grid management. For the transition to succeed, it is crucial that we invest in battery technologies, in hydrogen as an energy carrier, and in the digitalization of power grid. Europe as a whole has committed to becoming climate neutral by 2050. This requires a big collective effort to reduce emissions, not only in energy production, but also in transport, industry, and residential construction. As a politician, I advance for these goals to be supported by realistic but ambitious measures that would promote both innovation and social justice. Ladies and gentlemen, my experience in the Middle East and the Arab world have shown me that these regions offer enormous potential for sustainable development and renewable energy technologies. Solar and wind energy in particular can play a key role here. Countries like the United Arab Emirates and, of course, Saudi Arabia have already launched impressive renewable energy projects demonstrating what is possible when there is political will. Greater international cooperation with these countries offers the opportunity to promote technology transfer in investments that contribute to global sustainability. During my time in government, I actively promoted dialogue and partnership in these areas, looking to find joint solutions to global problems. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come together here in the UAE, the vibrant heart of the GCC region, I want to highlight remarkable progress that the United Arab Emirates, and particularly Dubai, have made on the path to sustainability and the use of renewables. This country and city, known as a global trading hub and for its breathtaking architecture, has also positioned itself as a leader in the transition to more sustainable future. Standing at the gateway between East and West, the UAE has set itself ambitious goal to reduce the dependence on fossil fuels and promote the transition to greener economy. The Green Economy Initiative underscores UAE's commitment to sustainable development. It aims to make the Emirate a global center of green economics and sustainable tourism. The United Arab Emirates has adopted a United Arab Emirates Energy Strategy 2050, aiming to reduce the carbon footprint of power generations by 70%, while sourcing 50% of its energy from renewable sources. This strategy underscores the United Arab Emirates' commitment to playing a leading role in the global fight against climate change, while promoting sustainable growth and prosperity for its citizens. A good example of this strategy in action is the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park project, which once completed will be the largest solar power plant in the world. The solar park demonstrates Dubai's commitment to renewable energy and its goal of sourcing 75% of its energy from renewables in 2050. This initiative is not just a testament to Dubai's commitment to climate protection, but also a model for the world, showing how desert regions can play a leading role in solar power generation. Dubai has also launched the Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan, aimed at promoting sustainable urban development, expanding green spaces, and improving the quality of life. The plan puts sustainability at the center of urban planning and shows that Dubai is addressing the challenges of urbanization with innovative solutions. During my term as German Chancellor, I was a close observer of developments in the United Arab Emirates and was impressed by the determination and innovation shown by this country. The initiative of Dubai and the entire United Arab Emirates are a good example of how vision, leadership, and commitment to sustainability can form a foundation for anything future-ready society. This conference here in Dubai provides a rare opportunity to learn from these experiences, share our country's initiatives, and work together towards a sustainable future. Let us seize the opportunity, drawing inspiration and insights from developments in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates, and making them part of our collective efforts for global sustainability. I want to emphasize that the paths to sustainability are diverse, of course, and complex. They require commitment, creativity, and the will to transcend existing boundaries. As a German politician, I always tried to anchor and advance those principles in my work. The task ahead of us is enormous, but I'm convinced that through international cooperation and the courage to embrace innovative solutions, we can shape a more sustainable future. It is time for us to work together as an international community to address these challenges. We must find sustainable solutions that promote peace and prosperity for all. It will require courage, vision, and the willingness to let go of old patterns and thought. Let us therefore walk this path together with a clear goal for creating a more sustainable, just, and for overall, a peaceful world. Is it a task that cannot any longer be postponed? Because, ladies and gentlemen, the future starts now. We all want to live in an atmosphere of peace, justice, and tolerance. It is therefore our collective responsibility to build bridges between cultures and religions. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confident that we can work together on matters of common interest, such as sustainable and innovative growth. We need to go further and faster than we have done before. Global economic development is putting huge pressure on the environment and natural resources, the consequences of which we all feel, regardless of where we live. What will the world look like in 30 years? Will our children and grandchildren live in a world full of conflicts over resources and environmental disasters? Or will we find a way to positively shape our future together? I'm convinced that we can, if we want. Because it is now indisputable that our economy and our population must grow sustainably. We live in the first century in which humanity can only overcome these central challenges together. This requires a completely new way of thinking. We need to create a global public awareness of our collective responsibility for our planet. Without sustainable development, we cannot achieve the development we need to provide people with a life of security and justice. The effects of global climate change are visible all over the world. Floods, desertification, and extreme weather conditions. That's why we need to stop climate change, or at least to limit it. Realizing this, the political consequences is clear and simple. We must fight climate change and use our natural resources more wisely. And this is not just a political task, no, but also an economic one. Economic growth, environmental protection, and social progress are possible through the harnessing of a new technology, managerial innovation, and the development of talent. The sources of our countries, both in the past and the future, depends on our ability to innovate. It depends on technology leadership, research, and highly skilled workers. In the age of globalization, we can only endure prosperity and social stability if we continue to invest in education, research, and innovation. We need scientists with a pioneering spirit, entrepreneurs who think creatively, and politicians who build the right conditions for innovation. What we need in all societies is more investment in the future, more investment in better education in schools and universities, more and excellent research and development. We need to promote understanding between different cultures. Today, unfortunately, we hear many voices around the world proclaiming a clash of cultures. We must rebuke such ideas. Talk of such clash of cultures only fuels extremism. Much better to emphasize the commonalities between our different cultures, to point out the values that we all share and that therefore unite us, such as a desire to live in peace and in an atmosphere of tolerance and justice. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have a special responsibility. Our response to these challenges will determine the direction of the world will take, both politically and economically. Thank you very much for your attention.